Many of y'all at 53, I'm hard as a bear, but I can soften up from time to time. This is one of the moments. I have to get my crying towel out too. All right, thank y'all. Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you for the trust that I will take this rain and make something good happen. I was on my way in this morning and something crossed my mind. It was simply thinking out loud. Isn't it a beautiful thing to not only know that you led someone, but at the end of the day, to know that you taught? That's how I want my story to be read. Thank God for bringing me to this point. It's a 20-year journey here. Delayed does not mean denied. I met Chief Wilbur 21 years ago. He approached me and asked me would I be interested in joining the City of College Park Police Department. I said, you were kind enough to come and ask me, of course. Brought me an application. That was July 15th, if I remember correctly. August, I was probably 3/4 of the way through the process. End of August, I got my commission offer. And here I am. Started off on his shift, Delta shift. We were running and gunning. And it's kind of ironic that I'll be going to double shift. Yeah, so that's a story in itself.
That wasn't planned.
Yeah. 20 years of history, and there is a story that one day I will be able to share with my grandkids about this journey. Thank you to the command staff for believing in me, trusting me enough to take the reins of acting sergeant. I'll take the challenge and share all the knowledge that I have acquired over the years. One of the things that I talk about on a regular basis, and my granddad used to say it, you can learn from a baby if you shut up and listen long enough. So I try to take something from everybody that I come in contact with. During my CVSA process, I normally talk to them about being a sponge. And as long as there is a mode of giving, remain a sponge. I've got 26 years in this profession, and I'm still learning. I think that once you get to the point to where it becomes boring, when you're not learning anymore, you should take the uniform off and go ahead and retire or find something else to do. Thank you to all the co-workers that I've worked beside. I've learned a lot from you guys. You know, I've always been on that running and gunning side, the spec op side. Over the last year, I took on the role of detective, and it's been quite a journey. Just know to my crew that I'm leaving, I'm not done. I'm coming back. My dad used to have a saying that said, the day that you stop learning is the day that you should go take a walk in the woods with a shovel and a friend. Dig you a hole and get in it. You're gonna need a friend to cover you up. That brings me to my biggest reason, my season, my biggest supporters, my biggest critics, my biggest springboards in life. That's my parents. Learned a lot from them. You know, I used to always tell them that I thank them for the chastising and the discipline that they gave me coming up. And my mom used to say, well, baby, I think that I might have been too hard on you. I've been too different. Because it's a lot of roads that I could have went down had you not done that. And I wish that a lot of parents today would travel that same path. It would save us in this profession a lot of the work that we're having to do now. I think that we all need to revisit that oath that we took when we took on this role. Nothing has changed. That oath is still what it was. It has the same core values. I think that we sometimes forget it needs to be reeled back in, but that oath stands for something. Did you only make it for the sake of gaining employment, or did you mean those words when you took it on? I meant it. I meant it. And I think that I work beside a core group of people that meant it also. But again, I think that sometimes we need to be, revisit that. Reinvest in yourself. Reinvest in the journey that you embarked on. In closing here, delay does not mean denial. It just means wait. Waiting is hard for most because our society doesn't believe in it. If things do not come in an instant, then we move on. Patience is a virtue that needs to be valued more and practiced more. My partner's in the back, my best friend in life, Craig Harper. Me and that guy go back to day one here at the city of College Park, and literally 15 minutes of this department, we developed a bond, and we've been that way ever since. My zone partner, Major Shamita Harrell from the Brookhaven Police Department, we had Zone 4 sold up for 4 years. 4 long years. You know, back in the days, you had to earn a spot. We had 20 slots, we had 30 slots. To get a chance to work that 30 slot was an honor back in the days, and we took pride in that. Thanks for being my partner. Marcus Denard came back from the DEA, and that was my Zone 3 partner. And we made a lot of difference down there. You know, the one thing that our youngsters don't do today is get out and get to know each other. Stop in on people, wave, show your face. These people get to know you. And whenever it's time to make our cases and solve these crimes, guess what? They're willing to help you. I think that we need to get back to those core values that we once had. And again, get this ship turned in the right direction. I look forward to being a sergeant here within the department and taking us to the next level. Mom and Dad, thank y'all. My beautiful niece, y'all hear me talk about my sidekick all the time. That's my sidekick. Can't wait till this pandemic is over so we can start hanging like we used to. Thank y'all.
And to all he just said, I say amen. Our College Park family. I know things are